The thing that's most unique about CARF as an accreditor is the peer-to-peer consultative approach. And that is extremely beneficial to our organization as well as other organizations. The person that's there surveying today, they're my consultant, they're my surveyor, but yesterday and tomorrow they're my peer. They're facing the same issues and challenges that I'm facing, the same mountain highs and valley lows. They are able to give me information based on not only what's occurring in their own organization, but organizations that they've surveyed over time, as well as the benefit of networking with other surveyors to find out what's going on and what's best practice in various facilities.
CARF is unique in that it's collaborative in all parts of the process, from the time that you want to become a CARF accredited organization, attending their trainings, studying their information on the website. You can call them and ask questions, to the survey process where surveyors come and truly want to add value to what you do, not just look at how you meet the standards and if you meet them, as other state inspecting bodies and other bodies might do.
It's a very consultative experience. It's very educational. One of the best things that happens with the CARF experience is that staff get to really talk to surveyors about what they're passionate about. And then in that exit conference, when outside experts are actually giving positive feedback back to your staff and to your team, that's an incredibly empowering experience for them, and it really gives them pride.
I can rely on CARF setting standards that are really going to help my program move forward, and at the same time ensure that we're meeting the needs of the persons we serve. It's making sure that not only are we taking care of the patient at this particular moment, but our business practices are in place and solid so that we'll be available to take care of those patients in the future.
CARF accreditation positions the organization to provide optimal care to the person served in terms of respecting their cultural beliefs, dignity, and providing care that is right for them in the various specializations, and informing them of how we're doing so they know when they come in the type of care they're going to get and the outcomes they are expected to achieve from our program, which I believe is the greatest strength of CARF accreditation.
CARF has a real focus on person served. Often after a brain injury, people cannot speak for themselves or make choices or preferences known. And by focusing on the real specific needs of that person, CARF requires us to always remember who we're serving and why we're serving them, and it makes a real difference. CARF truly adds value to what you do.
Well, about 2.5 years ago, my husband and I retired and we moved to the acting community. I happened to be reading the recreation booklet and saw that there was I guess a special segment on the Hillsview Active Living Center, and it outlined a lot of the things that go on here. I think the most important one was the social aspect, that it got us into the community. We met people that now when we're walking down the street, they honk or they, stop and chat with us, which was nice. So we felt like we had become a part of the community.
The first and most important part to me is the dancing. I love to dance. And so I used to, when we had the dinners, I would watch ladies sitting at the table and tapping their fingers and really wanting to get up and dance. But for some reason they wouldn't, or nobody asked them, one of the two. And somehow I got around about talking about it, and before I knew where I was, I had 15 ladies out in the hall there, and we were doing line dancing. And that has become our social afternoon dance, and it's also a lot of social goes on. We have fun, we laugh, and it's just terrific. And the thing is, although I shouldn't say it, these ladies and gentlemen don't know they're exercising while they're having fun. It puts a rhythm in my life that as I've said before, when you retire, you sort of sit there and think, uh-oh, now what do I do? Now, it more or less happened when my husband died. I got up the next morning and I thought, what do I do? And I started coming to the seniors for different things, and the rhythm was back in my life. I had support, and I was feeling safe again.
From the standpoint of CARF, it sets up structures in place, policies, procedures, you know, that have to be followed, and you have to prove that they've been followed. So it's not just a one-time accreditation. You have to keep working towards the next one so that you achieve the next one. So you have to maintain everything.
Well, as a member of the board, for us it's an affirmation that we're doing the right thing. We know that we depend a lot on members' input, so therefore this is confirming that we're responding to our members, we're giving them what they want, and what they want is to socialise in a nice, healthy environment and to keep fit and healthy, and that's what active living is all about. And this is a reassurance that we're doing the right thing. And myself, the board members, and the staff members, we're doing what is expected of us. And we ask the membership on an annual basis just what they want, and we try and deliver on that. And if the numbers are sufficient, we develop a program, and it's there right for anybody who wants it.
The Hillsview Active Living Center is very good at getting input from the people through a number of ways. It can be through a suggestion box if you want to put in an idea. It can be through the annual survey that you fill out and give your feedback, or just talking to a board member. You know, they're very receptive to hearing new ideas.
Seniors here, this building, this organization, whatever we want to call it, puts a rhythm to your life, and it means a lot. You feel a bit lonely? Well, come on down. Somebody's here. There's a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. No. And if anything goes wrong, there's help. It's just, I don't care who you are. Like some people say, oh, I'm not a senior, yeah, I don't need the senior center. It's not like that. It's a place where you can come and enjoy and feel comfortable.